everybody, welcome back to episode 16 of Rattle Together, where we achieve success through respect, ambition, tenacity, trustworthiness, loyalty, and empathy. I'm Miss Burns, and this is our crafting video of the day. So, I was going to try and make these three-dimensional stars that were really cool looking, guys. They looked awesome, but I made both halves and then I couldn't get them to go together. So last minute, Miss Holly taught me how to do this really cool craft. It's origami, and it is a frisbee or a donut that you can slide if you do it carefully, and you can turn it into a star. Isn't that so cool? So it's a star, and I slide it out, and now, but you have to be careful with it because I've broken it many times. Now it's a frisbee. So here's what you need. You're gonna need, hopefully not more than, you know what, we might need 3. You're gonna need 8 small squares of paper. I am going to use these 3 colors, just in case. But we probably only need the 2 papers. Okay, and a pair of scissors. I'm going to throw them around the room. So scissors and paper, that's all you need. Enough to make 8 squares. Okay, so I'm going to tilt the camera down so that you can see the desk and watch as we go along. So you all remember how to make our squares, right? But we need 8, so we're going to start by taking our rectangle paper and folding it in half, hot dog, this way. We're going to line up the 2 edges, slide back, and out and out. So now I have paper that looks like this. Now I'm going to fold this corner so that this edge here is lining up with the center. Okay. I am going to take my pen and make a line here. There we go. So if I were to open this up, do you see my square? And I'm going to do this again on this side, this corner, so that this edge goes into the center. And I'm doing this all at once, but I'm going to cut out all these squares so that I have 8 squares in the end. Okay. And I'm going to again trace that edge and make a line. So now I would have another square there. And I'm going to do the same thing so that this edge lines up with the center crease. Line it up, push back and slide out to the 2 sides. Make your line. Whoops, that one is not very nice. There we go, make my line. And again, this top edge to the center crease. Slide back and out. And make my line. So now I have 4 squares. So you do only need 2 pieces of paper, unless you want to do multiple colors. And now I'm going to cut down this and across. Actually, is this one? This one is wrong. Look at that. I'm going to try this one again because I want it to be perfect. So there we go. Here I go. Here I go. Go again. Okay. So now you can see. Do you see where I messed up before? But now I can tell that it's perfect because it lines up with the other line. So I'm going to cut my on my lines that I just drew. And then I'm going to cut down the middle crease. I do not need this paper, it can go away. I'm going to cut down that center crease. And now I have 4 of my squares. So I'm going to repeat that again with my second color. You do not need 2 colors. It just looks really cool with 2 colors. I'm going to fold it hot dog. I'm going to line up that those two edges really carefully. Line up the corners, line up the edges, push back in the center and out on both sides. Open it up, and I'm going to do the same thing again here. I'm going to fold it, the top edge to the crease. I'm going to be very careful so that I get a real point. Slide it back and push it out. And again, top edge to the center crease. Slide your finger back and push it out and push it out. And I'm just going to make my line now across here. So I messed it up a little. And on this side, I've got my two squares at the top. And I'm going to make mine at the bottom now. Top edge to the crease. Slide my finger back and out. Same thing over here. Top edge to the crease. Slide my finger back and out now. Uh-oh, that one is again not perfect. And I'm going to draw a line across using the paper as kind of like a ruler. And I'm going to cut along my drawn lines, the two lines that I drew, and then I'm going to cut the center crease. So I'm cutting my paper, cutting my paper. It's so much fun. I'm cutting my paper. Boop. Discarded that. Cut down the middle. And again, cut down the middle. Okay, so now I have 4 squares. Now I'm going to take, and we have this one crease. I'm going to take and fold this corner to this corner now. Yep, I pushed down the center and then slide out, slide out. So it looks like this now. And now I'm going to fold it in half horizontally or vertically. It's the same thing because it's a square. Line it up edge to edge. And now I'm going to go this way. Do the vertical one. Ah, okay. Lined up edge to edge. I slide out, or slide back and then slide out and slide out. So now it should look like this. And I'm going to do that to every single one of my pieces of paper. Next, corner to corner. So push back, slide out, fold it horizontally, get it all lined up, push back, slide out, turn it, fold it again, line up the edges, push back, slide out. It looks like that, and I'm going to put it with the other one. Now here's this one, corner to corner, slide it out, and slide it out, and then open it up and fold it in half. Line up the edges very carefully, push back to the center, slide out, open it up, turn it, do the same thing again, line up the edges, push back in the center, slide out, push it, put it aside. Next one, corner to corner. Slide out, open it up, fold it this way in half, line up the two edges, slide down the center, out and out, open it up, turn it, do the other way in half, line up the edges carefully, push back to the center, slide out, and put that aside. What am I going to do? Fold, right? Corner to corner, that's right. Corner to corner, push back to the center, slide out, open it up, should look like this. Now I'm going to do it in half this way. Put my edges together, push back to the center, slide out, open it up, and do the last one in half again. line up the edges, push back to the center, slide out, and put it to the side. Again, which way do I go? Right, corner to corner. Push back to the center, slide out, open it up. Now what am I going to do? Right, fold it in half. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to line up my edges very carefully. Push back to the center, slide out, open it up, and then what am I going to do? The other half, right. Line up the edges, push back to the center, slide out, and put it to the side. We have 2 more to go, guys. We're almost there. Or my ankle itched, sorry. Corner to corner, push back, slide out. Oh, that one is not very nice. That's okay. And then in half, line up the edges. Push back to the center, slide out. Turn it and do the other way halfway. Line up the edges, push back to the center, slide out. Add it to our pile of squares. We have a pile of squares over here. Again, last time, corner to corner. Push back to the center, slide out. Oh my, this one is really not, I must not have done a very good job with the green, this dark green, because the other way's not lining up well either. Alright, then in half, hopefully this doesn't mess up our project. Push back to the center, slide out, and the other half. Last time, line up the edges, push back to the center, slide out. So now you have your 8 squares. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to fold them all the same way. You're going to lay it flat, corner to center. Corner to center, push back to the center, slide out. Looks like this. Do it again. Corner to center. Corner to center, push back, slide out. Should look like a little house. Now you're going to fold it in half this way. Line it up, fold it in half. Now you're going to turn it this way, take the top, push it down so that it does that. Fold it in reverse, so now it looks like this. So I took this side that was like this and I pushed it in so it's like this. I'm going to do that to every single piece. So again, I'm going to fold one corner to the center, push back, slide out, the corner next to it to the center, push back, slide out, fold my house in half, hold it this way, take my finger on this point and push it down so it's like that, and then fold it backwards. Same thing again. Corner to the center, push back, slide out. Sorry, I'm distracted by my butterflies. Keep looking at them. Corner to center, push back, slide out. Fold the house in half, turn it around, push this corner down so it looks like this, and fold that in. And again, we're going to do this for all 8. Corner to center, push back, slide out. Corner to center, push back, slide out. Fold the house in half. Push this corner down, this corner down. If it's a little bit hard, you might need to just like kind of pop it into place and then fold it. So it's like this. Put it off to the side. Again, corner to center, push back, slide out. Corner to center, push back, slide out. Fold your house in half, turn it upside down, push the top corner down so that it does that, and fold it back. Again, corner to center, push back, slide out, corner to center, push back, slide out, fold your house in half. Oh, this one seems a little trickier. Turn it right upside down, push this in, and fold it back. Okay, again. Corner to center, push back, slide out, corner to center, push back, slide out, fold your house in half, turn it this way, push this corner in, and push it down. Last one, corner to center, push back, slide out, corner to center, slide back, slide out, fold your house in half, turn it so that it looks like this, push this part down, and fold it in. Now, you have 8 pieces that all look like this. What we're going to do, we have to be very careful. So you're going to hold this so that it looks like this. It's got the one side that opens and then this side that does not open. You're going to take another one, holding it the same way, okay? And I'm going to put the side that can't open in here. And then I'm going to take, see how there's flaps? I'm going to tuck one flap in, one flap in. See? Folded it like that, and I'm going to press really hard to try and really get that together. So my pattern is dark green, light green. You should have the light green part opening, and this side does not open. I'm going to take a dark green because my pattern is going to be dark green, light green, dark green, light green. So I'm going to put the dark green, holding it like this so that the side that opens is on my right. I'm going to slide it in. I'm going to take the 2 flaps and fold them over and in. Over and in. I'm going to push really hard on that. Now, dark green, light green, dark green, light green, you're right. Again, holding it this way so that the opening is on the bottom, but this part can't open, the top part can't open. I slide it in. This part can open. I'm going to fold these flaps over onto it, and I'm going to push really hard. Now, dark green, light green, dark green, light green, dark green. Remember, you are holding it so that this side that can't open goes into the opened side. And then you're going to fold the 2 flaps into the open side. And push it really hard. Now, dark green, light green, dark green, light green, dark green, light green, very good. See how it kind of opens on this side all the way? So I'm going to hold it this way so that I know this part does not open. And I'm going to put it into this open green, dark green. I'm going to fold the dark green flaps into the light green. I'm going to press it down. Dark green, light green, dark green, light green, dark green, light green, dark green. Again, doesn't open, goes into the opening. Take these 2 flaps, fold them in, fold them in. We only have one left, and it is light green. Again, I'm going to put the side that doesn't open into the opening. I'm going to fold this, the dark green flap over, the other dark green flap over. Now I have this. I'm going to put the side that doesn't open into the open side. Oh, see, that caused this to come open, so I've got to put that back. Now this is where it's tricky. You're going to take the parts that are sticking up and you're going to fold them over, but you want to make sure that you don't go over the other color that's in the center. So you're just going to do light green over the dark green on that side, and then the light green over the dark green on this side. Now I don't know what colors you're using, but make sure you don't cover that center. Make sure it's all nice. Now I can slide if I'm very careful. I'm very careful. Oh, look. So if it comes apart, you just got to tuck your pieces back in. Slide it. Very carefully slide it. slide it. Oh my goodness, it's working. The first couple times that you slide it, it is a little bit trickier, but it gets easier the more times that you do it. So I'm still pushing it together and kind of breaking it a little bit, but that's okay because I'm just retucking. You see what I'm doing? If it comes out, just tuck it back in. Look at that. I did it. There we go. There's my star. It's very cool. And then Miss Holly told me you can put it on top of your pen like this and spin it. Ooh, isn't that fun? That's so much fun to watch. That is the craft of the day. Star. And then you can slide it back out, and now it is again a Frisbee shape. Very, very cool. All right, so you know what we forgot to do earlier was I forgot to go over the riddle from yesterday. So yesterday's riddle was, I am an odd number. Take one letter away from me and I become even. That is a tricky, tricky riddle. I'm an odd number. Take one letter away from me and I become even. So if you think about it, the trick here is the word letter. If I take a letter away, I become even. So how do we spell even? We spell even E-V-E-N. I'm going to hold that up to you. E-V-E-N. Well, 7 is S. S-E-V-E-N. 7 is an odd number, but if I take the S away, it becomes even. Isn't that fun? 7 is an odd number, but if I take the S away, it becomes even. That was the riddle from yesterday. Now, today's riddle is, I am so fragile that just by saying my name will break me. What am I? I am so fragile that just saying my name breaks me. What am I? Think about that one. I am going to make a video for tomorrow because I'm making, but I will only make one video for tomorrow, and it will be a butterfly check-in. And in that butterfly check-in, I will answer that riddle. If you watched the science video from earlier, you would see that we did have a butterfly come out of its chrysalis, and you can check that out on that video. So please send me photos, videos of yourselves, of your work. My email address is rburns@kusd.org. That's rburns@kusd.org. You can find us on Facebook, Rattle Together, f.me/Rattle Together, RATTLE, to get her, TOGETHER. On that same Rattle Together Facebook page, you can message me by just clicking the message button, but you can also type in m.me/Rattle Together, period. So it's RATTLE, period. I hope to hear from you guys. I hope that you are all happy, healthy, and safe. I love ya. I miss ya. Mwah.